Good morning, everybody. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the show. Some certainly very important issues out there being talked about today, and that being on a previous stream and multiple previous streams by Timthetatman, as he has now addressed some health concerns to talk about with his audience, talking about how he's had some issues with his brain and some potential impulse control, that he is seeking medical attention and getting the treatment he needs as fast as possible. And although things are looking in the right direction, he wanted to clarify for his audience exactly what is going on and maybe why they'll be seeing a couple breaks from stream here and there. So he is doing just fine, but Timthetatman describing some health issues that he has had and addressing those concerns live on stream.
Wow. What's the brain thing? See, I've said this so much recently that I thought that, I guess this shows how much I have to really explain stuff, right? Because I've said this probably the last like 3 or 4 streams, but I know there's people that probably weren't here. Oh, cool. So I'm trying to find the best way to sum this up so I don't have to like bore you guys with it. My brain is very inflamed to a point where the front lobe is so inflamed that it's affecting my impulses, like with speech and stuff, where like words will just enter my head and I'll feel like I have to say the words and it's like a mental battle. It's almost like, I don't want to say it's like Tourette's because I don't exactly know what that's like, but it's almost like that. So what's happening is I'm getting this thing called an NAD treatment. What it does is it basically regenerates cells in your body and greatly reduces inflammation. I've done it like 6 or 7 times now. It's reducing inflammation a little. We did a brain scan. It was really bad. We did another scan. It's still bad, but it's better than it was. So I have to keep going back and I have to keep doing these treatments till basically the inflammation is gone in my brain. I do feel the difference when I do it. But an NAD drip is like, if you've ever done it, you probably know, but it's like really, it's just like aggressive. I don't know what else to say about it. Like it hurts. So like, and the faster you do it, the more it hurts. So like if you try to rip through the IV really fast, like I tried to go really fast one day, I opened up the IV more and I almost like vomited everywhere. Like that's how sick I felt. So it takes me, I found a decent pace with it where I can get it done in about 3 to 4 hours. Some people it takes 5, 6, 7 hours because it's so bad. So like when I do them, it usually is like 4 hours of my day where I'm sitting there on the IV. And when I'm done, I'm just like gassed, basically. I'm just like, I don't feel good. Like I feel better. It's kind of hard to explain. It's almost like a cleanse, bro. It's like cleansing your whole body. I listen, I'm not a doctor. Obviously, I don't exactly know. All I know is what my doctor is telling me and how we're treating it. So like when I do those, I can't stream. So like I'm doing one Friday, basically. And then I'll probably do one again. It's like disheartening a little because it just sucks. But it's like what I have to do to get better. I have to do it. The thing is, and people are asking me a lot about it, this inflammation in my brain could have been building for like ever. Like I don't know how long this has been a thing. It just kind of hit a tipping point where it now affects me. Like it affects my speech and stuff. I don't know, bro. It's crazy, but I appreciate the prayers on it. And yeah, you got to stop drinking. I mean, I haven't drank basically this whole month, but it is like I drank one time this whole month for the Cowboys game, which everyone's spamming weed. Guys, I'm going to trust my doctor. Guys, I'm going to listen to my doctor. All right. But basically like, so I'm doing one on Friday. So it's just like, I'm so down bad after basically. Everything else with my health is like the best it's ever been. Literally. It's like my blood pressure is great. My weight, I'm still fat, but it's manageable. I'm like 250, you know? My blood level's great. Liver, enzyme, like everything, I did a full body ultrasound. Great. Everything came back good. So it's like, everything's really good, man, except for this one thing that I just had no idea about. So that is what I'm doing Friday, and that's what's going on with my brain. I'll just answer this on stream too. He's asking about like, do I have a set schedule for my NAD treatments? Not quite. I basically have like, right now I'm doing 1,000 milligram bags, which is the biggest you can do, which is why it takes so long. But it's like you do one and then usually like you feel so kind of Like it kind of messes me up so much that like I try not to do more. Right now, I'm trying not to do more than right now I'm realistically maybe one. It'll vary between, I can't really answer this because I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling, right? If I feel really bad, I'm going to tell my doctor I got to come in and do one. But it's like probably 5 to 6 a month-ish, maybe. But I don't know exactly. Can I play on my stream deck during the treatment? So I can bring stuff in, obviously, for the IV and for the treatment, but it's like, I kind of feel so bad that it's like hard for me to do anything else. I might try to like bring my laptop and play WoW or something. I don't know, keep my mind off it, but it's a crazy treatment, man. I never heard about it until obviously this whole thing happened, and it really does, like the benefits of it are insane, but like the process of getting it done just sucks, basically. So Nicholas, thank you for your new member. Ripe, thank you for 28 months, man. I was gonna get into gameplay, and then I'm just gonna spectate one. I was gonna get into gameplay, and then people asked about the brain thing. So it's just it's been interesting, man. Like dealing with this, and the reason I didn't like tell you guys about it is because I just I'm embarrassed by it, to be honest. And I feel like I sound crazy talking about it because I've never like experienced anything like this, and like to almost not have control of my brain or my speech at times is it's embarrassing, and on top of that it's concerning, you know. Like I don't like the feeling, obviously, and it sucks, and we're just working on getting it back under control. So like there's times where it's like it makes me not want to stream if I'm like feeling that way. I don't want like A, to say anything bad, like B, to do anything like, and it's almost like a mental battle. I feel like I can't be me. And I know it sounds crazy, man, but it's just kind of what I'm going through.
And this will always be a very scary thing. You know, as we all get older, I've grown up watching Tim for like the past, I don't even know. I watched him back in the early CS days, just after I believe that was after, right before the TF2 era, back when he was using like the Tech 9 and just rolling around and just opening cases all the time. I've been watching Tim for a long time. So as we all get older, we sadly see these health issues, and luckily he has gone in to get something that he actually needs done. I would say the scary part about this involving the brain, I'm not smart enough to know any of those issues, so anything that I was told about my brain, I would instantly be very worried about it. It seems that he is getting the best attention possible, so take that as a positive note, and he's always been a pretty positive guy. But to relay this back to his streaming career, he's also been saying like he's kind of scared because with his impulses being affected, he doesn't know when he might say something that he doesn't want to say. Like if it's at the forethought of his mind and he can't control himself saying it or not, he doesn't want to be live streaming because, as you guys know, if you say bad things while live and people think you mean it, it can be very harmful for your career. Beyond that, saying how the side effects of the medical attention and treatment that he goes through doesn't even put him in the mood to actually want to stream at all. So some very concerning things. It seems like the help Tim needs is already being done, which is great news, but always scary to hear this kind of stuff. But hopefully nothing but the best for Timthetatman. All thoughts and prayers for him. And some crazy stuff, man. Hopefully all the best. Till next time, though, hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, too. Have a great rest of your day. Hydrate. All right, drink up. Make sure you're drinking some liquids, okay? We'll catch you guys back here soon. We got a lot of big news coming. Till then, take care of yourselves.